Good day everyone. Our devotion for today is from the book of Exodus chapter 17 verse 1 to 3. Water from the rock. The whole Israelite community set out from the desert of Sin, traveling from place to place as the Lord commanded. They come at Rephidim, but there was no water for the people to drink. So they quarreled with Moses and said, "Give us water to drink." Moses replied, "Why do you quarrel with me? Why do you put the Lord to the test?" But the people were thirsty for water there. And they grumbled against Moses. They said, "Why did you bring us up out of Egypt to make us and our children and livestock die of thirst?" Amen.
Good morning, everyone. My devotion for today is from Exodus chapter 17, verse 4 to 6. Then Moses cried out to the Lord, "What am I to do with these people? They are almost ready to stone me." The Lord answered Moses, "Go out in front of the people, take with you some of the elders of Israel, and take in your hand the staff with which you struck the Nile, and go. I will stand there before you by the rock at Horeb. Strike the rock, and water will come out of it for the people to drink." So Moses did this in the sight of the elders of Israel. The word of the God. Amen.
A blessed day to everyone, and our devotion for today is found in the book of Exodus, the second book of the Old Testament, chapter 17, verses 7 to 10. And it says, "And he called the name of the place Massah and Meribah, because of the quarreling of the people of Israel, and because they tested the Lord by saying, 'Is the Lord among us or not?' Israel defeats Amalek. Then Amalek came and fought with Israel at Rephidim. So Moses said to Joshua, 'Choose for us men and go out and fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill with the staff of God in my hand.' So Joshua did as Moses told him and fought with Amalek, while Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill." This is the word of the Lord. Amen.
A blessed day, everyone. Our reading for today is from the book of Exodus, chapter 17, Water from the Rock. I'll be reading verse 11 to 13, and here is the scriptures. Whenever Moses held up his hand, Israel prevailed, and whenever he lowered his hand, Amalek prevailed. But Moses' hands grew weary, so they took a stone and put it under him, and he sat on it, while Aaron and Hur held up his hands, one on one side and the other on the other side. So his hands were steady until the going down of the sun. And Joshua overwhelmed Amalek and his people with the sword. Amen.
A blessed day, everyone. My devotion for today is from the book of Exodus, chapter 17, verses 14 to 16. And it says, "Then the Lord said to Moses, 'Write this on a scroll as something to be remembered, and make sure that Joshua hears it, because I will completely blot out the name of Amalek from under heaven.' Moses built an altar and called it 'The Lord is my banner.' He said, because hands were lifted up against the throne of the Lord. The Lord will be at war against the Amalekites from generation to generation." Amen.